Hello and welcome to Extreme Gameplays, where I play games stylishly. Today, I decided to make a video pointing out the differences between Metal Gear Rising's demo and the final release of the game. There are some interesting changes done in the final release that I honestly wouldn't be able to live without, so I hope I do a nice job pointing them out in the video. And fresh out the start, I just want to say one thing before starting the video proper, and it's that this is kind of a bad demo for Metal Gear Rising. Don't get me wrong, it is good in the sense that it showcases the combat and what it has to offer and the evolution of Raiden and all that, but I truly believe having Mission 1 in the demo rather than the ball-kicking prologue of the final product was a mistake. It did a bad job truly capturing what Metal Gear Rising is. I mean, imagine if they had the prologue as the demo. Everyone would have bought this game, but they just didn't. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to get that out of the way before starting the video, and now let's actually start the video. So starting the demo up, the first thing I noticed that was different was the tone of the main menu. This changed in the final product to this kind of bluish tone, which I like even more than the demo. Just an artistic choice from the designer. The rest of the menu is the same, other than the music that got changed in the final product as well. The final product of the game gave us this killer soundtrack for the main menu of Metal Gear Rising, just so iconic. Listen to it. Anyways, I then decided to actually start the game in the tutorial, and I was surprised at what I saw. The demo had a whole different tutorial VR missions than that of the final product. So to start off with the differences, first of all, Raiden is in his full-on cyborg form in the demo tutorial. Yes, the cyborg suit that he gets in Mission 1 after the prologue is here in the tutorial VR mission. All of this while the final product has Raiden in his prologue suit before going through the full cyborg transformation. Now let's take it back to the actual demo level of the tutorial. It is completely different in the layout department. You start with this room that makes you practice your blade mode, then the next room is actually very interesting. The next room has these shooting range, or I guess slicing range type dolls that are honestly a nice practice. They teach the player full-on precision with blade mode rather than just going nuts and swinging wildly. God, I remember that Act-Man clip.
And there's supposed to be a lock-on system, but my guy decides to just start swinging wildly. I point the camera back at him, it gives me a light lock-on, and he starts swinging wildly. I'm like, the guy moves, and I'm still swinging wildly.
It has more than just slicing range dolls. It has some watermelons to practice blade mode on them even further, just for funsies. The practice room ends with what I just talked about, by the way. It does not have encounters like the final product. Final product's tutorial starts you off with some simplistic platforming, then some soldiers that are honestly lackluster when compared to the ones in the demo. Since the demo soldiers teach precision blade mode and these guys just don't. Look at how cute this is. It's just the same soldier holding hostage situation, but it kind of works for Metal Gear Rising since you need that precision with the blade mode later on in the game. Very good thing in the demo tutorial. Anyways, for the final product, after the soldiers, you have some more floating cubes, just like the demo. But then you go on further and the game at least teaches you parrying and the moment-to-moment combat, while the demo simply ends with the second room that I just mentioned. So it's all a mixed bag on which tutorial is better. I believe for me, like the final product tutorial is better, but the demo has that precision, shooting range soldiers that is very good. I wish that made it into the final product to teach more and more precision blade mode. But anyways, now that I'm done with the tutorial VR mission differences, let's begin with the actual combat changes, and man, the schmeat on the director of this game. These guys saw this amazing combat and added even more to it. They made it so much better in the final product with more moves and quality of life changes. So first of all, the demo Raiden does not have a heavy launcher. Yes, the heavy attack, heavy attack launcher is not prevalent in the demo. It's not in the move list. The final product adds this launcher into the game. It is not the absolute best launcher, but hey, it is kind of good for some situations. Anyways, next up, no dodge offset. Yes, the thing where you attack, dodge, and the next attack that you do is the follow-up of the first attack that you did before dodging is not in the demo. The final product decided to take a book out of Bayonetta's page and had it in the game, which is such a lovely feature. It makes all the differences. Now next up, Raiden, the killer swordsman, the best to have ever touched a miner, touched a katana, has an attack in the final product where he charges the high-frequency blade for a powerful multi-hit slash. This attack is not in the demo. They added it in the final product. product. You might not use this attack a lot, I know, but I do. It's a fucking beautiful attack, okay? I just love doing it every here and there after doing an offensive defense or defensive offense or whatever it's called. Now next up is something I doubt many people know about, and I'll even make a separate video about it. The Blade Mode Precision Slices. Now I know what you might say, the Blade Mode is the same in the demo and the final product, but it's not. Or at least, one way out of the 3 ways you can use it is lacking in the demo, and they added it in the final product. God, I want to suck Platinum's dick so bad. So the blade mode in this game has some ways to be used. You can either slash horizontally a lot by just pressing square, mashing square, or slash vertically a lot by mashing triangle. For precision hits though, you have to carefully aim the right analog to how you want to slice and let go of the right stick so that it naturally comes back to neutral position for the slice to happen. This is how it is in the demo and the full game, except there's a secret way to get the absolute best precision you want in the game. The final product has a secret way of slicing with precision that a friend of mine called Hyperfist taught me. I was in desperate need of this trick because the quote-unquote intended way to precision slice is kinda horrible in this game. The game expects you to take the right analog to a position, then let go of it for the slice to come out, but it kinda disrupts how you wanna slice sometimes. Sometimes the slice goes back and it just goes in the wrong direction, or sometimes the slice does not even come out, leading to all sorts of frustration, trust me. With the trick I learned from Hyperfist, this all changed and I basically never missed a precision hit from there on. Here is how the trick goes. You normally aim with the right analog, but you don't let the analog go for the slice. No, you aim perfectly to where you want to hit and either press square or triangle to slice in that precise direction with no disruptions. So it does not matter where you're aiming, pressing square or triangle will make right and slice in that exact pattern that you draw. If I find the time out of my day, I will make a separate video about this, but for now, have it here. This is legitimately a lifesaver, especially against Armstrong and all of his QTE slices. This awesome thing they added in the final product is a whole ass lifesaver. This is not in the demo. In the demo, you aim with the right analog to wherever you want. Pressing square will make right and swing in the usual horizontal way, the normalized input for the horizontal swing. It completely ignores your input with the right analog. I'm gonna honestly go ahead and say that this is my favorite change that the main game did. Even though it's so hidden, the game does not teach this to you like a fucking bunch of assholes up there, I don't know why. It is the best way to ever do precision blade mode slices. I really hope this helps someone out there struggling with blade mode precision, because it sure damn helped me. Thank you, Solaire. Anyways, as a very last thing regarding the combat that changed is that I feel like it's slower in the demo. I'm gonna have to let you guys decide for this one too, but I swear the main game is kind of faster in here, even if slightly. Raiden literally swings the blade faster in my eyes in the final product. I don't know, I just feel like the final product is faster than the demo, like generally when it comes to Raiden movement, whether it's running or mostly swinging the sword. I don't know, that's what I feel like. And from here on, it's some more quality of life changes that the final product introduced, like being able to speed up the codec calls in the final game by holding the heavy attack button. I tried doing it in the demo, but it did not work. Thank you very much. Something else is that the demo does not show how many nano-paced health items are available in your pocket when they're equipped. The final product allows you to see it right below your health bar, which is a pretty neat thing. The rest of the changes are little things, but I felt like mentioning them because that's the name of the video, come on. The main weapon slot is at the far end of the items list in the demo, while it is not in the final product. In the final product, the secondaries are on the far right side of the items list. The mission that you play in does not have all the hidden stuff that you get introduced to in the final product, which is a natural thing. This level is meant to be played once in the demo. Like, you know what I mean, some items are lacking, they got added in the final product, this computer right here before Blade Wolf got added in the final product. The whole mission structure and enemy placement is the same in the demo and the full game, don't get me wrong, but some stuff did get added, as it's just the nature of a full game and a demo. They're different. The demo goes all the way to the Blade Wolf fight, which didn't see any changes in the final product, which is, it's fine, it's a very, very nice fight. The demo ends after you rip him apart and let one rip. The final game keeps on going and you fight like 2 more bosses in the mission. And that's kinda it. Very interesting changes that are hella welcome. One more thing is that the demo has mission briefing before starting a mission, which got taken out of the final product. Thank you very much. This is literally the last difference. Rest is kind of the same. But anyways, we reached the end of the video format MP4 on youtube.com/extreme gameplays featuring Zesty from the Drake camp. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it fun, informative, or both at the same time, hopefully. However, it has been your Extreme Gamer Zesty. Piss.